Most of the research that's been done on concussions has actually been done on older kids, high school kids, college kids, or professional athletes. And there's really been very little that's been done on youth athletes, kids in grade school and middle school.
How common are concussions in youth sports? How do they recover? What makes some athletes more vulnerable than others?
Let's team up with the Northwest Junior Football League here and study youth concussions. 700 kids prospectively at the beginning of the season had they and their parents fill out some baseline questionnaires on how they were doing at baseline, and then we identified concussions.
We can work together to actually collect data on young athletes and learn from that. Best way to make the sport safe, best way to teach coaches.
The athletic trainers are all certified athletic trainers from Children's Hospital, and we contract with them to come to the games and to be there, provide services for these teams during the 10 weeks of play.
We're the medical team, and we're here to collect the data but also provide a service. So in the event that there is an injury, not just a concussion, that we can document that, we can provide the excellent medical care, provide care at the front lines, make sure the family's fully educated on what's happening, but then also take that data and provide that to Dr. Rivara and Dr. Herring, and they can go through and analyze that data to find out really what's actually going on at the youth sports level.
So we watched it all last season, and boys get hurt at almost every game, and when it's just coaches and parents kind of nursing them, I think it's fine, but to be able to have somebody run right out on the field and address an issue right away to say this needs to be seen or this doesn't need to be seen or ice it is so valuable.
This is a big education piece for our community. We've had a lot of meetings and events where the parents, players, and coaches in our community can learn about safety and concussion specifically.
This work is important not to try to translate information from an older population onto a young population. That often doesn't work in medicine and certainly does not work here. So that makes this work even more important and valuable to us, that we can really have information to help parents and young athletes make the right choice about recovering from a concussion.
More awareness creates safetyness. So it's both now, and it's better for the kids.
Now we need to get educated more at the youth level. We can start teaching the kids, educating the parents, and getting everybody just aware of exactly what is going on and what we need to do to prevent, these things that we see in the NFL.
There really isn't any good research out there about youth concussions. There's a lot of hype, there's a lot of hyperbole, there's a lot of hysteria. And by participating in this study, hopefully we can produce some research that gives accurate results and good information for parents to make a decision about their kids participating in sports.
There are some risks associated with football. Kids do get concussed, but we want parents to understand that there are some risks associated with it and to make intelligent choices about what their child plays. But ultimately, we want them to be associated with a league like this, which really emphasizes safety, and that's really key.
I would like to use this data to show parents and young people that we are concerned about concussion, but whether it's football or lacrosse or soccer or cross-country running, whatever it is, hopefully this information will allow us to demonstrate that injuries in of themselves should not be the concern about injury, and most people should not be a reason to not try to be physically active.
I've worked here at Horror for the last 33 years, and I've seen a lot of injured kids. And the injuries that are really most concerning are brain injuries, because you take a normal, healthy child, something happens to them, and they can end up with a lifelong disability. So what I really want to do is to try to prevent those serious brain injuries from happening. I really want kids to be healthy and stay healthy throughout their lives.